Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have a Liberty London beauty drop box unboxing. If you are new here, my name is Natalie. I post videos all about makeup and beauty. If you like what you see here today, I hope you will consider subscribing before you leave, but why don't we get started? Like I said, it is from Liberty London, which my impression of it is it's kind of like a department store, slightly like Harrods in that it's very high priced. So this is part of their beauty drop service, which is a kind of subscription box, kind of a savings scheme. I'll try and explain a bit better if I can. I think I first seen this as a sponsored post on Instagram and I kept finding myself getting it advertised more and more frequently. In the end, I decided to go for it. How this subscription works is slightly different to others. How it works is you pay £20 a month, but it isn't like your normal subscription service in that you don't receive a box from them every month, and the £20 just basically goes into a kind of pot in your account for you to spend on whatever you want in beauty. And then 4 times throughout the course of the year they do send out what they call their beauty drop boxes. I do believe they go out in set months, so I think you can only access this service at certain times of the year. I believe when I signed up to this, I went on a waiting list, and then when the next window came around of the 3 months, that's when I was signed up to it. So I think my payments are going to be June, July and August, and then this box was received in the month of July. This did actually arrive a couple of weeks ago, but I was away on holiday, so I'm only just now getting around to unboxing it, but it is the July box. Then I believe the next box is October, and then I think it's January and March, but don't quote me on that. We'll link this service in the description box below if you are curious at all. My interest was piqued because it was something a little different, and they do promise that the items that you receive over the course of the year in the 4 boxes will be worth over £300, and then also the money that you are putting in each month, that £20, is fully redeemable against anything in beauty on the website. So when I first signed up to this service, I didn't fully look into what brands were available at Liberty London Beauty. I kind of just pushed the button a bit too soon and didn't realise that there aren't that many brands in their beauty line that I do purchase from, because this is a quite pricey department type store, so a lot of the brands they have are expensive. They don't seem to have the likes of Natasha Denona or Charlotte Tilbury and the ones that I'm kind of a bit more familiar with. They do have the brand Rose Inc, which I think is the brand of Rosie Huntington Whiteley, which there are a couple of things from there that I have my eye on, but other than that it's brands that are very bougie, very expensive. And put it this way, the £60 that I'm going to be putting into this in my 3-month window, it's probably not going to buy me a lot of things from the website, but I will obviously have a good look around and see what I want to spend it on. I do believe you can just leave the money sitting there. I'm not too sure at what point it expires. I think it does just stay on your account, and you can just save it up to purchase possibly a big ticket item, because there are easily products on there that you can purchase for around £200 or £300 that are like skincare items. I think they have that brand, is it Augustus Badir or something like that? I'm probably completely butchering it, and they have a lot of skincare items which are around £295. So yeah, not what I'm going to be spending my money on or putting it towards, but in case you want to save up for that. And actually I do think Liberty London do an advent calendar, so that might be something you could consider if you are wanting to purchase the advent calendar from them. This might be a good way to put the money away for that without having to keep hold of it yourself. It's in their bank, because I don't believe you can withdraw it once they've taken the £20 each month. I personally have already cancelled this service, and I say it's because I didn't fully look into what brands they had available. I think if they had more brands that I purchase from more frequently, I would consider keeping the hold of the service, because it might be quite nice to every so often just treat myself to a little something from that money that I've got banked. Because £20 a month, okay, current cost of living crisis aside, isn't too much of an amount to kind of invest each month into makeup, especially for someone like me who is supposed to be on a low buy. If I spent nothing but that £20 each month, I would be quite happy with that. But then I can choose to either purchase something for £20 each month or save it up and, like say, buy that more big ticket item. So I do like the concept of this service. It's just not 100% for me personally because of the brands that are available. So I think that pretty much covers everything about the service, but again, like I say, I will have it linked in the description box below, so feel free to check that out. But why don't I show you what I received in my quarterly box from them. So absolutely love the packaging of the inside of this box with all the flowers, and then it says Happy Beauty Drop Day, created by a team of experts. This box is packed with the beauty we think you'll love. From iconic heroes to the latest must-haves, share your favourites with us, and then it's got the hashtags and the @s and things like that. And then it says discover more at libertylondon.com, and then it is the beauty drop. And then here is the box again with really pretty florals. This sheet details all of the items contained in here, as well as I think all of the sizes. I have gone through, because I do this with every subscription box, which if you have been a subscriber for a while you will know, I have to know the value of things. So I've gone through and done some notes on the back of this detailing how much each item in here is worth. Also get this little kind of brochure which goes through all of the details about each of the items contained in here, and then also gives you a QR code to scan to find out more information. So I do like the detail involved in that, and it's not just a case of here's some items, work out yourself what they do. Then sneak peek, here are the items inside. I'm going to cover them up again so you can't see them all at one go, but I do need this little sheet to refer to. So the first item in here is a hand and body wash from the brand LA Bruquette. Not a brand I've heard of. This one is in the scent 69 Lemongrass. So this says it is a mild and highly moisturising liquid soap for hands and body. Contains essential oil mix of lemongrass and rosemary that has refreshing properties, and it is organic with natural ingredients. I'm not a huge fan of lemon scented either body care or skincare items. For me, lemon just reminds me of cleaning products, so I don't absolutely love it in my skincare or body care. But it's not too big of a product that it's going to take me forever to use up. This is just 55ml of product, so this isn't a full size. This is, I believe, the travel size. This being the travel size, it is just a pour out product, so it's going to be a bit easier to kind of use as a body wash as opposed to a hand wash, because I personally like a pump on my hand wash. So the lemon scent in this isn't terrible. It is more of a sweet lemon, so it is a product that I will probably get some use out of, but I'm just not rushing to use this immediately. So value wise for this one, the full size is 450ml for £28. So I work out that this is just worth £3.42. The next item in here is from the brand Daveness, and this is the OI All-in-One Milk. It says it is a multi-benefit beauty treatment, which I'm not 100% sure what that means, although it does say here all hair types, so I presume it is a hair oil. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that Daveness is a hair care brand. So I'm actually going to have a little nose in this book and see if it helps. So here we go. It does give you basically what it does, and then gives you a little tip, which is quite handy. It says it is a staple in hair care stylist kits. It is a cult hair treatment which hydrates the driest of strands, settles flyaways and boosts shine. It's creamy but lightweight, so won't flatten volume. It comes packed with plenty of nourishing and protective ingredients. It says either mist generously through towel dried hair or use as a finishing spray, spritzing a few pumps onto the palms before smoothing over the lengths and ends. So this is something that I'm more likely to use on towel dried hair before I dry it, but it does sound quite good. And like I said, this is a brand that I have heard of and one I possibly would have wanted to try something from in the future, and this is the kind of product that I do go for, so I'm intrigued to see what it is like. Value wise, the full size of this is 135ml for £23.50. They've got down that this is the 50ml travel size, so I work out that this is worth £8.70. The next item in here is a full-size item, and this is from the brand Ren. This is the Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. This is, again, a brand I have heard of, and I believe I have tried a couple of things from them in the past. I don't think I absolutely love them. I think they've come up in subscription boxes before, so I'm not overly excited about this one. I don't really need any more toners, but it is nice to get a full-size product in here. So just looking at what this says in here, even though it's a toner and I kind of know what to do with it, it says it is gentle enough for everyday use. It won't strip your skin. It's toner 2.0. It works to dissolve dull, dead skin cells, reinstates the glow that you thought was long lost. and it says be sure to completely saturate a cotton pad before wiping over the skin. So the value of this one is £28. Like I say, it is a full size, so that's not too bad of a price for a full size toner. You're kind of looking in the realms there of the one from Paula's Choice, which I think is around £31. Anyway, I'm quite excited to give this one a go. I just know I didn't need a toner in my collection, but obviously that's not their fault. And the final two items we have in here are both eye masks. So when I first opened this box, it was the other three items on the top. So when I seen what they were, seeing there were quite a few different items, you got body care, hair care and a toner. I was quite happy with the difference in products. To then lift it up and see these two underneath. Because of the size of this one, I had presumed it was a sheet mask, and that would have been a bit more acceptable to have an eye mask and then a full face sheet mask. But no, these are both eye masks. So for me, that's kind of overkill in a 5 product box to have nearly half of it being eye masks. I personally don't mind applying eye masks, but I mean, I'm terrible at remembering to do so, but I don't mind an eye mask. But if you're someone that doesn't use them at all, or possibly have really sensitive eyes, so always have to be careful with what you apply to your eyes, this is going to be a bit of a dud of a box because you can't use nearly half of the products contained in here. But that's just my 2 cents. I'll go first of all over this one from spacemasks.com. This is the Interstellar Relaxation Eye Mask. So this says it is a self-heating eye mask which transports you to another dimension. It relieves tiredness, eye strain and other earthly tensions. The warmth comes alive as soon as you open it, so make sure you are fully reclined and ready to lift off. So open the pouch, unfold it, place it on your eyes and fit the loops around your ears. So that's slightly different because I'm used to just the eye masks that just go under your eyes. So it says you will feel it heat up as the oxygen molecules in the atmosphere cuddle up to the mask's iron particles in a natural heat exchange. So that's quite cool. And then for 15 minutes you leave them on and then return to planet Earth. So it's got essence of jasmine and iron powder as the only 2 ingredients. So it's quite cool. I think I have tried something, or I thought I'd tried something from this brand in the past. But now seeing the way they've worded things, I'm not too sure. I see mask from a different brand. What is that other one? I want to say it's something mask with a Q. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. So perhaps I haven't tried from this brand. But I'm excited to give it a go, and it does sound something a little different. So these usually come in a pack of 5, which is £16.50 for the pack of 5, which isn't absolutely terrible. So I work out that each individual mask is £3.30. So I am excited to give it a go, and it has been a good while since I've applied an eye mask, and my eyes could do with a little bit of TLC perhaps, so I will give this one a go. The final mask is from the brand Sarah Chapman, which as soon as I seen this, I knew this was an expensive brand. It's also rather large for a mask. So I'm presuming it's going to be similar to the other one in that it's a full-blown, covers all of your eyes. Let's have a look. So this one looks very different and slightly terrifying on that picture, but I quite like that it looks to cover the under eyes and above your eyes as well, like under your eyebrow, so that's quite cool. So this one says it's the Platinum Stem Cell Eye Mask. It innovatively combines design with science, which envelops the entire eye contour to visibly help depuff, lift the brow line, which I definitely need, tighten slackening lids, which I definitely need, and brightens dark circles. The Matrix Smart Delivery Peptide and Eye Serum tetrapeptide combined with cutting-edge botanical stem cells and hyperhyaluronic hydrators to target the appearance of fatigued eyes and eye-related concerns, revealing a lifted, awakened and youthful eye area. Yeah, this sounds pretty good. So it just says apply after cleansing, ensuring each mask is applied to the correct eye. Leave for 15 to 20 minutes before removing masks and massaging in the remaining serum. And then it actually says underneath, avoid direct contact with eyes. But you need to put it on your eyes, so how can you avoid direct contact with your eyes? That's slightly strange. So it does sound really good. It promises a lot, but I'm intrigued to see what it actually delivers, and these do feel massive inside of here. I do think this is just one mask. This feels like a lot of excess packaging for something that is only the kind of size of an eye socket. Price wise for this one, these are very expensive eye masks, and this one alone will set you back £25. Don't think I've ever spent that much on eye masks unless it's been one of those pots that contain 30 pairs of eye masks. Definitely never spent that on one eye mask before, so I'm kind of expecting miracles from this one, but we'll have to give it a go and see what it's like. Stay tuned for future empties videos to see whether I liked it or not. But this is the 5th and final item in the box. So let me just stack everything back in. So they are all 5 items in this box. Totting up the value of everything, this box is apparently worth £68.42, which is quite a nice value box for just 5 items. Again, you would expect it based on the brands on the website. I do really like the idea of this service. Just wish they had more brands that I shopped from, or I wish I had more money and could afford to shop from the brands they have. That's probably a better way to put it. Not that I wish they had different brands, because they have the brands that they have. I am obviously going to treat myself once my payment comes out in August and I'll have the £60 in the bank. I think the way that this works is the box comes to you in your kind of middle month. When you sign up to this, it is on a 3-month minimum basis, so that's why I'm saying about I'm going to have £60, because that's probably the easiest way for them to do it, that you sign up for 3 months, you pay your £60 and then you get one of these boxes. I do quite like that aspect as well, that you're not tying yourself into a year. You can just go in for the 3 months if you want to. It is a box I probably would consider again in the future, should they get some more different brands that I do purchase regularly from, or I have a bit more disposable income that I can perhaps treat myself more frequently. I would like to give this a go because it is quite nice and everything about this does feel really luxury. And I'm sure I'm going to feel very bougie when wearing this eye mask in particular. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Has anyone else signed up to this service before and had pass boxes? Have they been like this one, or have they been even better? I would be keen to hear your thoughts and opinions. But other than that, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.